I welcome you all back to the colony. And in this episode of Make My Colony Great Again, I have something to share with you guys. I had a little bit of a mishap. I wanted to continue playing on my world and it was not there. And I remember the last time I closed my world, I shut down Minecraft and then my PC would not shut off. So I force shut it down and apparently that broke my Minecraft save file and I could not get back in it. And so therefore I am now in creative because I had to do some things to save my world. At least my town, because I was not up in the mood to rebuild everything. So what I did is I made a new world, a completely new world, and I imported my region file from my broken world. That also broke my entire colony. So then I created another new world, and in that other new world I used world edits to get my colony in. I spent a very long time in this new world looking for a suitable spot that kind of resembled the previous spot that we have found. It took me a really while and it was really upsetting because I wanted to just continue my playthrough, but I was not able to do that because of the issues I had. So yeah, I encountered those on Monday. Today it is Wednesday, so it took a while for me to get that all fixed. But now I think we are back to playing. I made sure that the colony... Oh, sorry for the freeze there. I made sure that the colony is recognized as a colony again. I have the buildings that I had running at the level that I had them. And well, yeah, the main thing is to replenish all the stocks that I had in here. Because unfortunately these blocks, they bugged out when using world edits, so their entire stop whistling. Their entire yeah, like storage got removed. So basically, at this point, I've given myself a few tools. I had iron tools, I had iron armor, and just a few necessities I had in my inventory to start. And I think that's going to be all. I will now, yeah, have to live in this separate universe, as I will call it. The lore of this town will probably reflect that at some point. And I also made sure to get all my animals here. So, yeah, we have the farms, we have the animals. And I'm just gonna start at the beginning. Just let's start farming, but maybe there's something in this chest, possibly. Okay, so this chest survived, but the rest of our inventory did not. And it's fine by me. The main goal of this playthrough is the colony. So most of my time went into getting that fixed. So I'm fine with a little bit of progress loss, and I'm very happy that I at least have my colony back in a somewhat rememberable state. On top of a hill, like I remembered it. But yeah, folks, if you make a custom mod pack, be sure to make a backup of your world or install a backup mod. Because that is what I did after this debacle. The first mod that I installed is the backup mod, which just every once in a while makes a backup. The issue that I had was not even that my world file was corrupt, but that my level.dat file was corrupt, which apparently stores the seed. So if I had the seed, I could have regenerated the world and put my region file in it, and I would have only lost some data, but that was also not a possibility, unfortunately. So because I did not know the seed, it was a random seed, and I could only get that from the corrupted dat file. So also not an option. So for this world, I know the seed. I now have a backup mod installed, so this should never happen again to me in this playthrough. So yeah, I just wanted to share. Be wary of that when creating your own mod pack. It can happen, and it will happen. Yeah, so about the terrain surrounding me, there's less of these high mountains that we had around me while at the other place. So that is a bit unfortunate. There's some other cool spots here, so I guess we'll have to make it work. In the end, it's what you make about it. So I'm not too sad, but it was quite a setback, and on the day itself, it was a work day, and I just wanted to relax and unwind a bit with some Minecraft. So that was really devastating to me to find out my world did not survive. So after making sure my farms are all up to date, what I want to do this time is focus a bit on mining. Maybe try to get some diamonds. So what I'm going to do is, the last episode we left off at the jungle. I've given myself those saplings. So I'm just going to make a mine shaft down all the way and try to create a Roman road between my house and the mine shaft. And after that, hopefully I can bring back some nice, something nice from the mines for my colony. Now these animals, I'm going to breed them all up again. Should go fairly quickly because, well, I have all of them here, and I have all the required tools. Also, last episode I was busy with all the colors because I wanted to get all the colored wool. But I guess that will have to wait till another episode. Because I didn't want to look up the VOD and replace all the dyes that I had. So I guess if we come across a biome with lots of flowers, I will of course gather some. Alright, then let's dump off all the things in here. And I'll provide my colonists with a few food types for now. So we'll get... oh, this also survived apparently. So we'll get some bread in there, some carrots, and then of course some cooked potatoes, baked potatoes. That should be all of it for them for now. Also, I gave myself my backpack again, and I just forgot I still need my dandelions and my kelp. I think for me the kelp is a little bit closer right now because kelp is probably here in the ocean. Still a bit to travel, but I think once we require it, I'll go get it. There's a donkey down there. So yeah, that is basically all. I mean, just a setback. Can you imagine? Now let's gather some wood. We're just gonna cut some random trees. There is some forest on the other side of the highlands here that I want to cut. I'll just grab these and I'll come back to that later. These can go for now. I am not currently upgrading anything. So yeah, here I was just busy replacing all the coarse dirt with normal dirt, because I don't like coarse dirt, so I just want my world to be green eventually. This looks just very messy. And there is some floating grass still. That is because while pasting the farm, I had to make sure I replaced air, because otherwise these lower sections wouldn't come through. And so I did just that. Alright, so these I'll just do whenever I see it, a section at a time. Okay. I keep finding it, and there already goes my iron hoe. So yeah, let's drop off some food. I don't know if they will take it. For now, I'm just gonna head into that forest, because I want to get some wood, though mainly for the stairs down. Let's grab some tulips as well. Some other flowers. Even higher. Wow. Even higher. No way. This tree is insane. Alright, alright. And I think tomorrow we can just start with the mine shaft. And just by taking these flowers we should be all set in terms of starting colors. And then we can start with our mine. I guess I will make that in the same spot as I did before. So right about here we will start to go down. Ah, perfect. And I can still see the first part of my mine shaft, which was of course over here. That's because this has all been copied and pasted into this world, so that's why we can see this. And I don't know if I did it with oak. I guess I will continue with oak. I'm not too worried about it. Oak stairs it is. Alright, and away we go. I'm wondering how deep this will go because, okay, there it ends. Okay, yeah. So my PC itself definitely has some issues with this mod pack. I think it has to be because of Distant Horizons. The rest is not too scary, I think. But Distant Horizons probably takes up quite some resources. Also, let's make sure we have the cobblestone so that we can close it off if we need to. And let's also just start by excavating these areas. Yeah, this will just have to be upside down stairs. And after that we can open it up further. And it's a long way down because we're at Y85 and I think we'll have to go all the way down to Y minus something. I don't know how much minus, but if I want to go branch mining it has to be all the way down. So prepare yourselves for quite the dig. But of course that's going to set us up in terms of cobblestone. Here we encounter our first mine shaft, first cave. So let's see what the cave has in store for us. It's a cave layered with dirt, interesting. I'll just go explore it a bit. You never know. So yeah, what else? Yeah, so I'm going to sell one of my long-term possession items, which was a longboard. I had that in my possession for I think almost close to 10 years, but I don't really often use it, so I decided to sell it. Maybe I will regret that later on because it's a very nice quality longboard, but for the amount of times that I use it, it's just yeah, not very, doesn't feel right to have it laying around that long. I can hear my animals, so we must be very close to the surface here. So yeah, that is why I'm going to sell it. Some of these items are just, you know, have a value that is kind of emotional. Same with this item. But if you don't use it, I mean, I could use 250 for something else. And I think that's why I'm going to sell it. Back then I paid something in the range of that money as well. So for the time I've had it and the times that I have used it, I think it's been well worth it, because it's also been a showpiece in my room for quite a long time. But I guess now it's time to move on from those things. But yeah, I can imagine some people have difficulties removing stuff if they have attachment to it. I can feel that as well. Not as much as other people, but I can certainly empathize with the feeling. Alright, so this cave has been cleared. So that means I'm going to cut it off from our adventures. And we are going to keep tunneling. And it's going to break any moment now. So let's make a nice spot where I'm going to place a crafting table, so that I can make a new pickaxe, just for when this breaks. Oh, perfect. So, for example, I've been debating upgrading my DSLR camera. I now have a Canon D80 or D60, which is a hobbyist level DSLR camera that I bought, I think, 8 years ago. It has a pretty basic lens on it, and the camera itself is showing signs of aging. There are some dead pixels, which are always red. Besides that, the camera is still fine, but I used it extensively, and well, not extensively, but I've used it sometimes, and I find that I like the images better to look back at, especially if the images have been taken a long while ago. For example, some of the first images that I've taken with the camera are really fun to look back at, because it really shows the detail of what was captured at that moment, and it really brings back the experience of that time. So that is why I've decided I want to capture more moments in my life with a camera like that, to make the memories more vivid and more detailed if I decide to look back at them in the future. For that, I have decided on buying a Canon D750, which is a full frame sensor camera. It is a kind of older but a professional grade camera, and I think a camera like that will allow me to take even clearer pictures and elevate me to a new level as a photographer. So that is something for which I could use the money which I just gained from selling my longboard, which was a long time prized possession, but I will gain way more value in the coming years from a camera like that than from my longboard just sitting there in my shed waiting on better times. So yeah, there is my justification for selling it, although it's still hard for me. It's still, you know, it's still kind of a thing like that I liked from the past, but it has to go. It's better that way. Somebody else will enjoy it, and it's good. It's good that way, I think. And we still have a very, 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 very long way down to go. Let's see. Let's create 2 and then store 1 in the backpack. And then put this one in the wall like that again. Which is also the main reason why I want to make it a path, so we can travel down it quickly and get into our mine quickly. Let me just quickly open up my chat so I can see if there's anybody chatting currently. Oh, of course there is nobody, but I just wanted to make sure. So, okay. Yeah, we now have 10 colonists. Which is great, but we gotta also get them some resources. Our shovel gets some work again. dump all of these flowers. So yeah, you can also see that we are still, I think, above the ground that is outside of the cave here. So it's not entirely impossible that we will just break out of the rock into the normal world here. Which would be funny. At least this way we have plenty of cobblestone. That was an issue the last time we played. Although it was kind of solved, but still it was half an issue. And there goes our next pickaxe probably. So what do you guys think? Was it cheating to use world edit? Or was it fair play because the world crashed and I just wanted to keep my progress? And even our torches are gone. I think we could spend a pretty long time doing this. Ooh, another cave. Interesting, right? Oh. I don't know if I actually have another pickaxe or not. Again, I don't have another pickaxe. These run out quite fast. What is a waypoint placeholder? What do I use that for? Come on, I have enough iron to make some tools. Oh, I don't have sticks. Okay, that's why. We are in a dripstone cave. Let's go mining. You know, that is the beauty of a backpack, I'll tell you that. Just clicking it all in, sorting it. I just wish that with changes of world generation there would also be changes of ore spawning. Because the first 200 layers is just coal and iron. And although those are useful resources at the start, it is harder to get the better resources, like lapis, redstone, gold. Because our next backpack upgrade requires gold, I think. And then after the diamond and then netherite, and then we have a really big backpack. That would be fine, because then I could have lots of resources that my colonists need in there. And while walking through the colony, I could just pick them out whenever I need them. Okay, let's see what is... Okay. Well, although I like caves, I think this is not giving us anything useful. In terms of, yes, we can always pick up more coal. But if I don't really need it, what am I doing with it? Perfect. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Okay, and away we go. Shovel. Ooh, some more cave. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we've been there. Just through up there, so I'll continue. Oh no, to the south of Windrock we have to go back up and help our people out, because this will be a problem if we don't, because they'll probably die. Although we have one lone warrior. We have to be fast. Crap, we have to be faster. Oh, it's still so far. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. No time for slowy. I don't think we'll make it. With the wood that we have. Oh no. We have to jump up all the rest of the way. Oh crap, I see them. Or at least I see the health bar. What is the south? The south is that way, right? Oh, I think I see them even. Like they're already at the village.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Let's first of all we need wood, so let's get that. And also I see them over there, so maybe we can break that. Okay. For now, let's stash all our items. Of course, this was our wood chest, so wood goes in there. This was our valuables chest, so the valuables go in there. This wood also in there. I thought we were getting wood. Oh yes, we are. So that is great news. Then the random blocks go in there. Oh, stop it, you. I think we should place foods in this one, plants in this one, and mobs drop in the other one. I think that's the way it was in our other spots. Now let's do all of these. Also in it there. And then this one in there. And that way we're all set to head back into the mine. This time with more wood. And also food. Okay, stone sword. Well, I guess, right? If the colony needs stone swords, I'll give it to them. My chat is so that even the ghosts are leaving. Well, it is what it is. Right? Okay, more potatoes. I'll just throw them in there. And also I'll throw some eggs. Man, I hate these torches being placed. I hate this so much. Okay, let's make a crafting table over here. And let's make the rest of our stairs. Going up. Going up is easier than going down. No! There is a mob with some nice music over there. And that should be it. Down we go. Down the river we go. I hope you know what song that is meant to be. Dripstone Cave. We're still in here. Slowly mining. Oh, interesting. But what is it that there is in... Oh, perfect. We can place it in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like some more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me all of your stuff. Some kind of underwater cave, probably. It's so far down. But hey, we are gathering all the resources. Here is diorite. That is diorite, right? Yeah, it is. We're gathering everything. And you already know eventually some build is going to require diorite or polished diorite or something of that kind. And then we know, oh, we can just drop down here, grab more. Or whatever we have in our chest is going to be plenty already. Oh no, spooky sounds. But Minecraft does not know yet. I am the one who knocks. You see, I am the thing to be scared of. The apex predator, the player one of this dimension. Right? That is actually a pretty nice portion of diorite that we are gathering here. So I'm actually happy that our tunnel goes through this patch, because we don't have to do anything special to get it. Here's another cave. We could go in here. Let's see. These blocks are pretty nice to gather. But I think I'm just going to block this all off, so that we can make our tunnel through this without any issues. Hopefully. Skeleton, what are you doing? Die, bitch. Okay, there is some copper, and I will just pick that up, because we never know when one of these recipes will require copper. And I also saw you could make a copper variant of the backpack, although I think with iron we've already surpassed that level. And let's eat as well. I was debating whether I would have installed a vein miner mod into this mod pack, but I think that would have made things a little bit too easy with regards to the mining in the early game. So I decided against it. And also mining at the start of the mods series, or like the Minecraft Let's Play, is most of the time the thing I enjoy. I like this gameplay loop of mining and upgrading tools and getting better tools and mining faster. I also like the structure of creating a branch mine, so it's something I enjoy, and therefore, well, why would I skip that? Although I could see myself installing a enchantments mod to get more enchants, for example, to get higher enchants, so to get looting 4 or looting 5 and stuff like that. That would be something fun, I think, like, and maybe something to make my endgame tools, especially for example netherite, a little bit more worthwhile getting. Alright, and with that I think I'm going to go back to... where do I go back to? Oh, to this, yep. Hopefully... oh, there's still water left. Yeah, we'll just have to build it all in. Alright. I think we are under the water. Oh, best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space, and then there's this kind of reward tag that you need to use, and I'm never gonna do that. Oh, there's lapis. Nice. We finally made it into the realm of different materials than copper and iron. I mean gold, coal and iron. That's good. And I think I can hear lava in the background sizzling. I can also see it on my mini map. Wait, did I fuck up? Oh, I did. Stupid of me. Unacceptable. Even though we're never, in the end, going to travel it this much, it's still unacceptable. But the additional headspace is something I can live with, for sure. Oh no, spooky, scary sounds. What am I going to do? Oh yeah, continue mining. There we are. Deep slate. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult. The rest of the dig. Because deep slate is slower to mine. I can already feel the slowdown. So getting into some deep slate caves would be perfect. What do I see here? Is that a deep slate cave? What is that sound exactly? I've never heard something like that before. There's gold. Hey. How nice. And it's also immediately 8 gold, so... Well, you know what? I guess it's time to create a new backpack. What? Why am I using diorite for the furnace? Alright, so how far is this coming along? Not enough yet. But I think 2 more layers and it should be done. Okay. Let's check this out. Put away the backpack. Put this in the middle. And here we go. We have a golden backpack. Let's see. Ooh. Very nice. So this is 1 inventory, 2 inventories. This is 2 complete inventories worth of items. Hold the phone. Did I not mine any coal? You have to be kidding me, right? And I do not have enough stairs with me. Another major setback. This should be enough. Alright, let's bring it home. And if I'm here, I could just drop all the items off anyhow. So our resources. I thought I had mob drops in there. Okay, and let's craft 2 signs. To the mine. Please let this work. No way. Oh, I think it allows it. This is already like such a savings of time. Can I not click to finish this? Well, that is just my luck. Hopefully, if I make some more path material up here. Oh, baby. baby, that is perfect. Okay, concept proven. So we will have to keep digging now to get to the level where I want to make a branch mine. And also torches. Because that is why we were stranded. That is a cave. That is most definitely a cave. Let's go and explore that. And that is also a cave. Beautiful deep slate caves, baby. Here we go. Get me some of those diamonds, dude. Well, and that was a waste of time. Wait. 3 skeletons? Are you guys okay? You have to pick it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this opens up below here. Now what I'm going to do is keep digging. Because I feel like we will eventually get to that level. Oh no, my pickaxe. I break so many pickaxes. skeleton, stop it, you. You are not him. You know that, right? Stop it. Stop. Bro. Don't make me get down there. Sniper skeleton. Got him. And we made it safely down, which is very nice. Now please no more surprises and I'll be very happy. Or only pleasant surprises, which, like those diamonds, are also allowed. Okay, but let me just clearly mark the exit. Oh yeah, and also let's finish this up. So this is all how it should be. And I don't even have more. Okay, let's do journey map. Exit of cave. Is this now? Exit of cave. It is visible. Great. Okay, now let's start mining. So here is some redstone, very handy. And after behind the redstone is some diamonds even. Wow. Okay, and let's be greedy with the diamonds. Let's save them up for fortune. So I want a diamond pickaxe just so I can get some obsidian. Because with that obsidian we can make another portal and also do some enchanting. Because enchanting is what I would like to do. But I think for that we'll have to get up top. Also, I think we need more diamonds. A few at least. Let's get a bucket of water. Now these are the big cave systems. We need more torches. Okay, now we have our buckets of water. With that we can try to find lava. Okay, and then this cave, there's no more diamonds. I think an enchanting table does require 2 diamonds, right? Okay, so we need 2 more diamonds. Okay. Come to Papa. 3 skeletons. I'm gonna have to run from those. Without a shield, that is like a death sentence. Okay, so 2 more, right? Let's block this stream off. So here is some diamonds. And then there is also a diamond. This is another cave going down. Let's look what's to see here. Okay, this will get us into the territory of the mad guys. I think eventually we'll make our way down to lava, so I'm not too worried about it just yet. I'm just gonna keep exploring this big cavern. Oh no, not again, skeletons. These are very annoying. What did he even drop? Is that like a backpack? Baby zombie. Oh no, I need to run again. They still hurt a bit too much for me to take on 3 of them. 1 or 2 is doable, but 3 is just one too many. Okay, I don't want to rush this. Oh, stop it. And a few more torches down the line. Oh, 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 oh. Let's equip those. Can we make more? No, first we need more wood. And more of these, and then more of these. Now this is not the amount of lava that I would have hoped for. Oh, that was a close call. Okay, 2 down. That's it, I'm getting low again. So we run. So now in the background it's skeleton versus zombie. Okay, so this is a big cave we need to be careful of. And let's see who won. Good job, zombie. Here's your reward for winning. Smack in the face. Does those do those give XP? Well, I would not know because I have to go. Because I am all out of torches. But we have enough diamonds here to get us the gear that we need. For now though, I'm going to exit the cave because I need some more experience. And once we hit 30, I will go get some, or maybe I could even get some obsidian on the surface level actually. But let's make sure that we place a sign here on some nice path material. That says this is a mine. And maybe we can decorate it a bit. Something like this. To the mine. Although this hurts my eyes a bit. I'm gonna do this different. Gonna make a shape like that. And we'll call this cave 1. Oh. Can we not? And let's do then to the mine. And how do I remove this? Okay, like that. And now, boom. Boom. Just perfect. Some mob drops. Some strange stuff. We also got a potato for some reason. And let's do those in the chest where they belong. Oh, I put those in the wrong chest, you see? They're in here, but they don't need to be in here. And some armor, which will definitely be used until it's broken. A backpack which contains nothing. I'll also put that in there. And after sleeping, I will do some feeding of my animals to get some more experience. First the chickens. Okay, I have no more torches. Perfect. Because I hate when they get placed. Well, I don't want to place them. Okay, let's go to our piggies first. And those are all the piggies. Then the cows. And those are all the cows. Then the sheep. Yep, those are all the sheep. And then the chickens. Still have a way to go. Okay, now let's yeah, let's wait until they are fully grown. We could already get those. Alright, and I'll take the sugarcane with me, and I'll take these with me, because they are never going to be useful down here. So there's no need in keeping them here. I could start smelting these up, but I don't think I will do that just now. I think it's time for more torches and a trip down into the mine once again. And this is fantastic to be able to travel down here so quickly. I did that. Now let's just in all peacefulness mine whatever we like from here. And can we use, yeah, we can use this to go down. I'm wondering whether this will open up or not. I think this will open up any further. I could light up some more over here. And also over here, right? Still a little bit dark. These areas are just so dark. I think there's a way through over there. Does this give, what gives XP then? Do these blocks give XP? Oh, okay. Let's try that then. I would like to get some experience. How much will one hole give me of experience? If I mine all of these blocks. Oh. You have to go, zombie, I'm sorry. It spreads. So this is one way to get levels quickly. That's also one way to very quickly. Oh, there's more diamonds. Very quickly uncover more blocks. And there's the fabled backup, which I really like. Alright. So that is new to me. I did not know that. But in that case I can just keep mining. It's not very much XP, but it's something. Let's see. How can I get down here? I think I can get down through this water stream. Okay, now that is a screecher. I know for sure that is a screecher. That is one as well. I cannot be sure if there's one nearby. Oh, there are two over there. Which I'm worried, how am I going to get that? I think first this. And then the rest. Yep, that's it. And now for some obsidian. This will take a while. And there's the backup, so this is great. The world size is quite large, but a backup is a backup. And this should be all for obsidian. So this just means in the next episode we will be able to enchant our diamond gear. And then hopefully get fortune so that we can get a lot of diamonds very easy. Okay, so right now let's also take care of some of this. Okay, and that is our way out. Maybe there is some more redstone over here somewhere that I have not taken. And otherwise, I'll just head up top. And also, okay, books. So yeah, mainly books are something that I need. Yeah. And I swear this will never stop feeling good. Okay, now over here, let's recreate some of the furnaces that we had. So that we can start smelting some of the stuff that we've gathered. Which will give us experience. Stop looking at me. I'll put the obsidian for now in that chest. Torches over here. The bow, also a mob drop. And let's focus on the cows because we're going to need lots of leather. 45, which means we need lots of cows. So I'm going to make sure they are growing pretty quickly. Oh, there we go again. So annoying, what a feature. Okay, they are not yet ready for my encouragement. Then I will just make sure that all my wheat is growing nicely. Okay then. And if I'm at it, why not just also the chickens? I mean, the chickens especially, small ones, I have seeds of plenty, so I can always give them some seeds in hopes of speeding their growth up. Oh, it seems they've just gone off cooldown. Some of them. So that probably means the cows too. Let's check that out. Yep. Indeed. Indeed, that is the case. I mean, while I'm at it, let's do the pigs also. Nom 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 nom. Alright then. What can I use this for? A brush, upgrade kit, a spyglass, lighting rod. Ooh, a stack upgrade. And lots of upgrades for chests and barrels. And even for double chests somehow. Alright. But yeah, with that I think I'm going to end the stream and the episode. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. In the next one I will take care of the enchantments. And yeah, I'll see you then. Have a great one. Thanks so much and goodbye.